The Coppa Italia Final loomed large. The stadium was a cauldron of excitement, with fans from both sides filling the stands, their voices merging into a symphony of anticipation. The night was perfect for football, with the floodlights casting a brilliant glow over the pitch. This was more than just a game. It was a battle for glory, a chance to etch their names in history. It was a chance for AC Milan to add another trophy to their cabinet. The trophy room at Milanello was already brimming with silverware, each piece telling a story of triumph and perseverance. The Coppa Italia would be a prestigious addition, a testament to the team's hard work and dedication throughout the season. The players knew the significance of this match, and they were ready to give it their all. The Rossoneri had already tasted victory earlier in the season. Their triumph in the Supercoppa Italiana had been a moment of pure joy, a reward for their relentless pursuit of excellence. The memories of that victory were still fresh, fueling their desire to achieve even more. The fans had celebrated with unbridled passion, their faith in the team unwavering. They had clinched the Supercoppa Italiana in a thrilling encounter. The match had been a roller coaster of emotions, with moments of brilliance and heart-stopping tension. The players had shown incredible resilience, fighting back from setbacks to emerge victorious. It was a testament to their character and determination, qualities that would be crucial in the Coppa Italia Final. Led by their talismanic captain, Christian Pulisic, Milan were considered favorites. Pulisic had been a beacon of inspiration, his leadership on and off the pitch galvanizing the team. His vision, skill, and determination had been instrumental in their success. The players looked up to him, drawing strength from his presence. With Pulisic at the helm, they believed anything was possible. The air crackled with anticipation. The fans, a sea of red and black, were ready to witness history. They had traveled from far and wide, their hearts beating in unison with the team. The flares, the banners, the chants. It was a spectacle of passion and loyalty. The players could feel the energy, the unwavering support of their fans driving them forward. The fans, draped in red and black, roared their support. Every cheer, every song was a declaration of their love for the team. They were the 12th man, their presence a constant reminder of what was at stake. The players knew they were not alone. They had an army behind them, ready to celebrate every goal, every tackle, every moment of brilliance. Milan were on a mission. The pre-match huddle was a moment of unity, a chance to reaffirm their commitment to each other and to the cause. The players walked onto the pitch with determination etched on their faces, their minds focused on the task ahead. The warm-up was intense, every movement purposeful, every touch precise. They were ready to give everything for the badge, for the fans, for the glory. They were determined to conquer Italy once more. The journey to the final had been paved with challenges, but Milan had overcome them all. They had faced tough opponents, battled through injuries, and endured moments of doubt. But their spirit had never wavered. They had fought with courage and conviction, their eyes always on the prize. Now they stood on the brink of greatness, ready to seize their destiny. The journey to the final had been paved with challenges. Each match had tested their resolve, pushing them to their limits. There had been moments of brilliance, moments of despair, but through it all, Milan had shown their mettle. They had played with heart and soul, their determination shining through in every game. The final was the culmination of their efforts, a chance to prove their worth. Yet, Milan had overcome them all. They had risen to every challenge, their resilience and teamwork carrying them through. The victories had been hard-fought, each one a testament to their grit and determination. The players had bonded through the trials, their unity growing stronger with every match. They had become a family, united in their quest for glory. Their attacking flair was on full display, their defense, a fortress. Milan had played some scintillating football, their attacking prowess leaving opponents in awe. The goals had flowed, each one a masterpiece of skill and precision. But it wasn't just the attack that had shown. The defense had been rock solid, a wall that few could breach. The balance between attack and defense had been key to their success. The team's spirit was unbreakable. Confidence was high. The players believed in each other, their trust and camaraderie evident in every interaction. They celebrated together, fought together, and supported each other through thick and thin. The bond they shared was their greatest strength, a source of inspiration and motivation. They knew that together, they could achieve anything. Belief coursed through the veins of every player. They had worked tirelessly, sacrificed much, and now they stood on the cusp of greatness. The confidence was palpable, a quiet assurance that they were ready for whatever came their way. The players looked at each other with determination, their eyes reflecting their shared goal. They were ready to make history. They were ready to face their destiny. The final whistle was yet to blow, but in their hearts, they knew they had already won. They had given everything, left nothing on the pitch. The journey had been long and arduous, but it had brought them to this moment. The Rossoneri were ready to write the next chapter in their storied history, to lift the Coppa Italia and celebrate with their fans. The quest for glory was about to reach its climax. Christian Pulisic had become an icon at the San Siro. The American star, known for his agility and vision, quickly won the hearts of Milan fans. His journey from the Bundesliga to the Premier League and now to Serie A was nothing short of remarkable. Pulisic's ability to adapt to different leagues and styles of play showcased his versatility and determination. At Milan, he wasn't just another player. He was a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience. His presence on the field was electrifying, and his passion for the game was evident in every match. The American star was the heart and soul of Milan. His leadership was unquestionable. He led by example. His performances were inspirational. Whether it was a crucial Champions League night or a regular Serie A fixture, Pulisic always gave his best. His teammates looked up to him, not just for his skills, but for his unwavering commitment and dedication. He was often seen rallying the team, motivating them during tough times, and celebrating with them during victories. His leadership extended beyond the pitch, as he often engaged with fans and participated in community events. He had a knack for scoring crucial goals. In tight matches when the pressure was mounting, Pulisic often found a way to break the deadlock. His ability to read the game and position himself perfectly made him a constant threat to opponents. His goals were not just about power, but also about precision and timing. Each goal he scored was a testament to his hard work and hours of practice. Fans would often chant his name, knowing that as long as Pulisic was on the field, there was always hope. He was the driving force behind Milan's success. His ability to create opportunities for his teammates was unparalleled. Pulisic's vision allowed him to spot runs and make those decisive passes that often led to goals. His assists were as valuable as his goals, and he took pride in being a team player. His chemistry with the rest of the squad was evident, and it played a crucial role in Milan's attacking prowess. Every time he had the ball, fans knew something magical was about to happen. Alongside Pulisic, Santiago Giménez provided the firepower. The Argentine striker, with his sharp instincts and lethal finishing, complemented Pulisic perfectly. Together, they formed a dynamic duo that defenders dreaded facing. Giménez's ability to find space and his clinical nature in front of goal made him a constant threat. His partnership with Pulisic was built on mutual respect and understanding. They knew each other's strengths and played to them, making Milan's attack one of the most formidable in the league. The Argentine striker was in red-hot form. Week after week, he showcased his goal-scoring prowess, leaving fans and pundits in awe. His ability to dribble past defenders combined with his powerful shots made him a nightmare for goalkeepers. Giménez's consistency was remarkable, and he often found himself on the score sheet. His hunger for goals and his relentless work ethic were key factors in his success. Every time he stepped onto the pitch, he was determined to make a difference. His goal-scoring instincts were razor-sharp. Giménez had an uncanny ability to be in the right place at the right time. Whether it was a header, a volley, or a tap-in, he made sure to capitalize on every opportunity. His movements off the ball were intelligent, often drawing defenders away and creating space for himself and his teammates. His celebrations were a testament to his passion and love for the game. Fans adored him, and his goals often sparked wild celebrations in the stands. He had found the back of the net twice in their previous Serie A match. His performance was a masterclass in finishing, and it highlighted his importance to the team. Giménez's goals were not just about individual brilliance, but also about teamwork. He often credited his teammates for their support and the opportunities they created for him. His humility and grounded nature made him a favorite among fans and teammates alike. His partnership with Pulisic was a joy to behold. The understanding between the two was almost telepathic. They knew each other's movements and played off each other's strengths. Their combination play was a nightmare for defenders, and it often led to goals. The chemistry they shared was built on hours of training and a mutual desire to win. Together, they brought out the best in each other, and their partnership was a key factor in Milan's success. They were a force to be reckoned with. Their contributions on the field were invaluable, and their leadership off the field was inspiring. Pulisic and Jimenez were not just teammates, they were leaders, role models, and symbols of hope for Milan fans. Their journey together was filled with memorable moments, and their legacy at the club would be remembered for years to come. As they lifted trophies and celebrated victories, they knew that their hard work and dedication had paid off. Together, they had written a new chapter in Milan's storied history. Bologna, on the other hand, were the underdogs. They had endured a roller coaster of a season. Their journey to the final had been unexpected, a testament to their resilience. They had overcome adversity. They had shown their mettle. Their fans dared to dream. Their coach had instilled a sense of belief. They played with a newfound confidence. Their team spirit was infectious. They were greater than the sum of their parts. They had nothing to lose. They were ready to seize the moment. The Stadio Olimpico in Rome was a cauldron of noise. The atmosphere was electric. The tension was palpable. Fans from both sides had been waiting for this moment for months, and the anticipation was finally reaching its peak. The stadium, bathed in the glow of the floodlights, looked like a grand coliseum ready for a gladiatorial contest. The air was thick with excitement and the smell of freshly cut grass. It was a night that promised drama, passion, and unforgettable moments. Both sets of fans created a deafening roar. The chants, songs, and cheers echoed around the stadium, creating a symphony of support. Flags waved vigorously, and banners were held high, each telling a story of loyalty and hope. The energy from the stands was infectious, and it seemed to fuel the players on the pitch. The stage was set for a memorable final. The players lined up, the national anthems played, and the sense of occasion was overwhelming. Each player knew the significance of the match, and the weight of expectation rested heavily on their shoulders. The referee's whistle signaled the start of what would be an epic battle. The first half was a cagey affair. Both teams were cautious. They probed and tested each other, looking for weaknesses but finding none. The midfield was a battleground, with neither side willing to give an inch. The defenders stood firm, repelling attacks with precision and determination. Chances were few and far between. Every move was meticulously planned, every pass carefully considered. The goalkeepers were largely spectators, as the battle raged in the middle of the park. The tension grew with each passing minute as both sets of fans willed their team to find a breakthrough. The defenses were on top. The deadlock remained unbroken. It was a tactical chess match, with each team trying to outthink the other. The halftime whistle blew, and the players trudged off the pitch, knowing that the second half would be crucial. The second half, however, exploded into life. The tempo increased, and the game opened up. Both teams threw caution to the wind, and the chances began to flow. The crowd sensed that a goal was coming, and the noise levels rose even higher. Dan Doye, the Bologna winger, wrote his name into the history books. With a dazzling display of skill and composure, he broke the deadlock. His run was perfectly timed, his finish exquisite. It was a moment of individual brilliance that would be remembered for years to come. His goal, a moment of individual brilliance, sent the Bologna fans into raptures. The stands erupted in celebration as fans hugged, danced, and sang. It was a night of destiny at the Olimpico, a night when dreams were made and heroes were born. The statistics painted a picture of Bologna's resilience and clinical edge. They had less possession, but they made their chances count. They had 5 shots on goal to Milan's 2. Milan, despite having more possession, struggled to break down Bologna's resolute defense. They were left to rue their missed opportunities. The final whistle confirmed Bologna's triumph. Section 6. A historic triumph for the Rossoblu. Bologna's victory was a fairy tale ending. It was their first major trophy in 51 years. The celebrations were wild. The players and fans erupted in joy. It was a night they would never forget. For Milan, it was a bitter pill to swallow. They had tasted defeat when victory seemed within grasp. They would need to regroup and come back stronger next season. Section 7. Looking ahead, the future of both clubs. Bologna's victory marked a turning point. It signaled their intent to challenge for honors. The future looked bright. Milan, on the other hand, needed to learn from their defeat. They remained a force to be reckoned with. They would be back, The Coppa Italia Final had been a fitting spectacle. It showcased the passion and drama of Italian football. It was a reminder that in football, anything is possible. Section 8. Experiencing Italian football firsthand. For fans around the world, Italian football offers a unique blend of passion, history, and tactical mastery. Experiencing a match live is an unforgettable experience. The atmosphere, the noise, the sheer spectacle of it all is something to behold. But for those who can't make it to the stadium, there are ways to stay connected. Streaming services have made it easier than ever to watch Italian football from anywhere in the world. Section 9. The Final Whistle. The 2025 Coppa Italia Final will be remembered for Bologna's historic triumph. It was a victory for the underdogs. It was a reminder that in football, anything is possible. The beautiful game had delivered once again.